Hello and welcome back to Assorted Beefs COVID edition. I very likely got COVID coming back from an extremely last minute trip I took 2 weekends ago to Paris to see Stray Kids 2 more times at the end of their tour. So I'm very much in the correct mindset to talk about today's topic, which is the delusional ATEEZ Mingi stan. I'll explain what all that is. Background, there is a K-pop group called ATEEZ. They are currently on a world tour, and I believe they're in the middle of their US leg of that world tour. Pretty standard at this point for K-pop concerts is you can buy tickets that include VIP, like sound check level access, which means you get access to the venue while they're doing their sound check, and you get to be in there when no one else is in there. So like a limited number of people get to be in, and you get to see them in their really casual clothes as they're like going through, and they'll do fan interactions and stuff. It's pretty standard. And ATEEZ is known to have very, very good fan service. It means they do really good fan interactions, especially during these types of things where it's like a limited group of people, like the VIPs that are all in. They're really good about like making good eye contact, really like trying to kind of like have moments with people, doing that whole thing. It's part of what they do. It's part of their job. And of course, just like with concerts, all this stuff gets filmed and posted, so everyone ends up seeing it, right? So after one of the most recent tour stops for ATEEZ, someone posted a video of one of the members named Mingi during sound check, just kind of walking around interacting with the crowd. Then another fan who was there, who saw that interaction live, saw that video and decided to respond to it with this. This is the original video a fan posted of just him interacting. And this is her response.
It's really cute seeing something that you had planned to keep for yourself blowing up. But let's be honest here. That look, that stare, those glasses going down in that point, that wasn't with the crowd. That was for me. Don't believe me? Then what about the second? Because the second point and look, I'm pretty sure that was confirmation.
And I'll be so real with you. When I first saw it, I thought it was a joke and I like swiped away because I just thought she was being funny. Actually, another creator that I follow basically posted a video going through the exact same like emotional journey that I went through, which was like, no, that has to be sarcasm. I've learned what a bit is and sarcasm is, and I had to learn that because I'm very bad at social cues. And so I know that I'm the person that's reading this wrong, and there's no way that that's real. Absolutely not. But no, she goes on to say, like, go to my page if you don't believe me. There's a video of the interaction from my POV. You can see he's talking to me, and I'll put some screenshots up of that now from that video. It's very intense, like book talk-esque level language, to the point where she actually puts sound effects of like, I think it's a wolf growling, or that's what it's supposed to be, over the part where it's like the wolf found its prey again in the video. Now, before we go any further, do not bother this person. Do not harass this person. Don't look for this person. Do not. The only reason I even included her face in the video that I took is because I couldn't properly convey in words the level of like security and confidence she had in the things that she was saying. Like she truly felt that in her soul. As you can imagine, she's getting a ton of backlash about this for a ton of reasons. One being that she was actually pretty far away when you look in her video, and like if that were me, I would never have thought that that was intended for me at all. And two being just kind of like the absolute level of Delulu to be that possessive over a fan interaction at a concert when there's so many other people around. The thing that sticks with me isn't just that there's a level of obsession, that you were this focused on this type of fan interaction, that you like brought a sign, that you did all that stuff. That's one piece. But I can say, like, for myself, if I ever found myself feeling possessive over a fan interaction to the point that I felt the need to come online and say, no, your video makes it seem like this was for everyone, but it was for me, that's like time to take a step back. And allegedly, people found that before she took her socials down that she's in her 30s and also married. So it's just kind of compounding, like, why would you be acting like this at this age? As far as being in her 30s, hello, 39-year-old K-pop fan, as I mentioned, just went on a last-minute trip to Paris to see Stray Kids 2 more times. I get it. There's absolutely nothing wrong with liking K-pop, going to concerts, being a huge fan when you're in your 30s, 40s, whatever. Millennials in particular are the absolute final boss of I will enjoy what I want to enjoy at whatever age. Fuck you, I wasn't allowed to enjoy my childhood. And I fully support that. I truly do. I don't care how cringe it is. That said, our brains are not child brains. It is sad but passable when this type of behavior comes from like a 14-year-old. It is concerning when adults let themselves get to that level, especially adults out of their 20s, very well established adults. And it's not that we're not susceptible to the same like obsession trap that especially the idol business is very specifically cultivating in its fans. It's that we have the tools in front of us and the wherewithal to say, this is where my limit should be, or like to ground ourselves in a way that like a 14-year-old would not. And we are expected to do that. Like I, for example, do not allow myself to do certain things. I have hard limits for myself because I know how my brain works. And my brain, if I invest a certain amount like objectively into a thing that I care about, my obsession level will raise to match that, because in my brain it's like, well, it's not worth it unless you're obsessed enough for this to be worth it. And so I will just continue to be obsessed and fall into a pit if I let those things happen. So I don't do them. So personally, when it comes to K-pop, I don't do barricade VIP ever. If I do pit, I do it like regular in the back, because I just can't do, like, if I have to invest in camping or like doing whatever any of that stuff is, like the level of obsession that will come from that is unhealthy and it's not good for me. I'm not going to do it. I can't do it in a way that will be fun and not obsessive. I'm also not an official member of any fandom. I don't sign up for Bubble. I'm not trying to get on fan calls. Like I don't do that because I am intentionally not letting my ADHD hyperfixation, whatever you want, whatever, fall into that trap. Obviously, that's me. Some people can do that and do it casually and still find it to be fun and get value out of it. And that's cool. That's just what works for me. I had to sit down and say, okay, how can I, as an adult, be an adult about this and not fall into the trap that is meant for teenagers? And that's how I do it. That's not specific to just K-pop. It's how I approach anything in life. Married piece is the one I think is really funny, because I think people are focusing on that fact for the wrong reasons. And I talked to my husband and he and I agree about this. When I told my husband about this, he said exactly what I was thinking, which was like, he was like, I wouldn't divorce you for being that obsessed with some guy on some band, like whatever. I would divorce you for posting this. Being that obsessed with somebody unattainable, like a celebrity or something, that's kind of whatever, at least to both of us. Being embarrassing on main is a deal breaker. George has been playing fetch because he likes this thing. Go get it. Oh, is this when you're not going to do it? Oh, okay, come on. Yeah, that's right. Give it to me. Good job. Go get it. Don't hunt it. This is what I'm doing all day. This is going to cure me of COVID. The antivirals might help. Bring it back. You're so orange. Okay, bye.